and welcome back to this week's Silver Edition. I'm your host, Brie Lucine, and I am joined here today by Cara, Erickson.
Hi.
I'm so excited to have you. So, where are you from?
I work at the Aldo Leopold Nature Center, which is down in Monona, actually, just down Monona Drive on Femrite. And we are a children's education center, primarily teaching kids 2 through 16. And we have summer camps, field trips, we have a nature preschool, we have a Wonder Bugs preschool program, we have homeschool classes, we have vacation days, we have just tons of programs for kids and
That's
getting them outside and
awesome.
connected to the land.
So this nature center, it's got the whole shebang. So is it outside, inside?
Mostly outside. We have reclaimed prairie habitat, pond, and basswood forest. We also have an oak savanna. So that is the bread and butter, getting kids outside, getting people outside, connected with the land, learning about our native Wisconsin flora and fauna, and really developing appreciation for the natural world.
So you're saying that you work with kids. What do you like best about working with the kids?
So my job is actually in marketing communications.
Oh, really?
So I get to share all the cool stuff that happens at the Nature Center.
Gotcha.
Whether that's what the kids are learning in the programming or what's happening on the land in terms of species returning from migration or flowers blooming.
You're like the reporter. You could be running this show. You're the reporter of what you do.
I don't know about that, but yeah. So I just get to talk about what's going on at the Nature Center and get to promote all of the cool things that we do.
That is really cool.
Yeah.
So, why do you think it's important to have these kids like go out in nature and learn all these things, like you said?
Sure. Well, I don't want to date myself or anything, but when I was a kid, we spent all summer outside all day long, pretty much from breakfast time till well past dinner. And kids these days don't seem to have the same connection with the natural world. They're a lot busier, they're into their electronics. They just might not have as much opportunity to go to summer camp or to be outside. A lot of parents now are working sometimes 2 jobs, which doesn't leave a lot of room for kids to get outside with their family members.
Yeah.
And so we want to provide an opportunity or a space for children and their families and anyone from the community really to come outside and hike.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
So what programs do you offer there for those families to like go out and try?
Sure. So we have formal education programs in terms of a nature preschool, or we also have field trip programs and that are run through schools. And we also have vacation days and homeschools, which parents can sign up for. Those are more like full day camps or 3-4 hour long camps.
So they go and they travel and they stay there for the day?
Yep, they stay there for the day. So parents will drop them off. And our vacation day programs, we offer those any day that Madison Metropolitan School District or Monona Grove has off of school.
Oh my gosh.
So parents can just drop their kids off for a full day of nature exploration and fun. We also are gearing up for summer camps. Summer camp registration opens for members tomorrow and to the public on Monday.
Remember that. If you want to sign up, it starts tomorrow. You got to do
tomorrow. And this year we are excited because our adventurers camps are back. Those are overnight opportunities for kids who are 2 through 16. So if there's any high school kids who want to come backpacking in like the Porcupine Mountains or do a canoeing trip down the Kickapoo River, we have that opportunity for you this summer.
That's so cool. Are there like team building opportunities?
Yeah. So we do a lot of team building field trips for primarily middle school students. They get a lot of the team building exercises. But yeah, we have like in terms of camps, one of our camps is called Ultimate Survivor. And so there's a lot of team building in that because the kids in camp will have different challenges that they'll have to meet and hope to survive at the end of the day or the end of the week.
That's so cool.
Yeah, there's just a lot of opportunity.
That's amazing.
Yeah, and it's important, I think, for kids to get outside because not only is there not a lot of opportunity, but when there's not opportunity, you don't grow a connection to the land. And so if you are never introduced to it at the early age, you won't respect it or really enjoy it as an adult. And so kids, the younger you can get them outside and you can get their feet dirty and their hands wet in the mud, the better.
You built this like really cool connection for so many different families and people. I just wanted to thank you for that. That's so incredible. I actually remember going to Aldo Leopold when I was younger and doing some of the team building stuff. So I wanted to make sure that still lived on because that was one of my favorite parts. And I know even adults really like this. So if you were to recommend like a program for adults to try, what would you say for that?
Sure. So the third Saturday of every month, we have a bird and nature outing.
Okay.
They're sponsored by Madison Fund, Friends of Urban Nature Groups. And those start at 10 o'clock and they go until 1:30. And we start at the Children's Shack at the Nature Center, and then we hike into Edna Taylor Conservancy. We also are bringing back Land Steward Work Days this year, and those are going to be on the second Saturdays, I believe, of the month. And those are basically volunteer work days where people can get outside and just be part of the land and be part of their community.
That's so awesome.
So the bird and nature outings on the fourth Saturdays, and then the land steward work days on the second Saturdays. And then any time that anyone wants to come out and hike our trails, whether we have programs going on or not, anyone and everyone is welcome. Our trails are open daily from dawn until dusk, and there's no charge.
That's so awesome.
We do have some guided hikes along the way that you could access. Yeah, we have a QR code system, so you can take your phone and put on your camera, basically, connect you to a website. You can learn more about native species. You can also learn about how these species are affected by climate change. So that's free and open to anybody at any time. And then pre-COVID, we had quite a few events throughout the year. We're not quite planning events yet, but we're hoping this fall that we'll be bringing some larger events back to the Nature Center and to our community.
I'm sure those are going to go so well. I know I loved it. So if people were wanting to find you and your location, like where would they look online or websites that you would want to like plug for people to find you guys?
Most definitely. We're located at 330 Ephemeride Drive, and our website is aldoleopoldnaturecenter.org. We can also be reached via telephone at 608-221-0404.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, that is all the time we have this week for Silver Edition. Please come on out to Aldo Leopold. I'm Bree, signing off. Have a good day.